They were painting in some drywall, and it was windy as shit, and the drywall's fucking going all over the place. I see this dude reach out for it, grabs it, and I literally see him like start skipping with it. I was like, oh my god. He like got right to the edge and let go. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that's so fucking scary.
I almost watched this dude get pulled off to his death.
I thought you meant like someone.
No. That was terrifying.
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to get a cool picture for you today at work.
Oh yeah.
Sean was all around, so I couldn't. It was a picture of the shaft duck at the roof all the way down to the bottom.
What does that look like?
It's just the inside of the duck.
Yeah, what does that look like?
It's just fucking. It's just, oh my god.
Single hole.
It's insane.
Square hole. Circle hole?
Like it
Square
was so
hole.
cool. I was like, oh.
And you can see like all of the shit down.
It's so cool.
Ugh, man.
I'll see what it's all tied in.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was looking at it before. doesn't even have stairs. He just has to go up fucking ladders. That sucks.
Why don't we live like this more often? Oh, because you don't have it on.
Because I'm on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to play?
I think it's playing, but it's like over there.
Alrighty. Welcome, guys.
Oh, wow.
One of my favorite spots. Today, I decided to take Steph and my mom for a little surprise. We are here to do a little birthday shopping for this one. Told her today's her birthday, so we're going to say, I need mom's advice, though.
Disgusting.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, jeez. She loves diamonds.
I'll get a stroller to make me a little cake.
I
I thought this was,
my girlfriend.
I thought this was his birthday.
We should at least try on. I gotta know my size, right?
Yeah, of course. You can look. What size is it? 5.
Really? That feels tight. Wow.
I've been married twice, and so I believe that it's very important
Yeah,
to
we know
take your
this.
time. You might be
Fuck
infatuated,
off, Liz.
you start to look younger.
Wait, so this lady came out at the end and what?
No, the security for AGH came out, and as two of them came out, as soon as she saw them, she was like, "You don't have shit on me, blah blah blah. The hospitals and let me in the building." And I'm just like, and they're just like, "Ma'am, you can't pee on the sidewalk." And so then I run a piece of duck up. I come back down. Literally within that time frame, there's 3 city cops there. I was like, I want to see this woman. I was so mad I couldn't see this woman get fucking carted off. I wanted to so badly. Because I was like, this is going to be amazing. But
An event.
too bad.
An event
I've been
for
equating it to a shooting star.
Oh my god.
Still ain't sounding slowing down. Twin sisters getting wasted, so they both are down. It's going down. Thought I told you, man. If you tryna party, let me see you raise your. There's a party on Fifth Ave. Party on Fifth Ave. If you tryna go, I can be there in like 20. I'ma honk and then come running, cause we gotta hit the road. Make sure you got a clean shirt, clean pants, new shoes. Bring us what you buy there, you choose. There's a party on Fifth Ave tonight, and that's what I'm trying to do. Hey, what's the difference between me and you? I know I'm believing you. I'm fly than Beetlejuice. Don't count on the sheep to snooze. I'm fucked up off weed and booze. I party and sleep till noon. What everyday people do. So wait and see me improve. Just give me a week or two.
What's all?
Nothing.
How's your day been?
Ugh. Long.
Long.
I didn't get my fucking paycheck.
Why?
I don't know, because the dude didn't want to drive out and give his paycheck because of the fucking roads, I guess. I don't know. So, okay. So we were working at that steel mill, and it blew up and everything. And so I'm working with this old man, and, you know, there's an age difference, even generation-wise. He's 52, I'm whatever, I'm just starting my career. And we're driving along the river, and he's looking up. He's like, Jesus, look at that. I'm like, what are you talking about, Fred? He's like, look at all the trees. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, they're all dead. He's like, yeah, they're all freaking dead. I was like, oh. He's like, let's see where it ends. And I was like, what? And the dead spot ends right at the two ends of the factory. And I was like, oh shit. He's like, this is fucking sick. He's like, I can't believe they're allowed to do this shit. And like, just hearing that, I was like, wow, even like him, an older man, realizing that is kind of insane to me. Something caught, turbine, there was just an explosion. I honestly have no idea. There was something malfunctioned. They had the turbines stored where we were taking breaks. Like, we got to see like everything just like all bent up and everything, and it was cool. But like, they never really said what happened. It just kind of went up. Most of your blueprints are based off burn hour. How long something will burn. That's most of it. Mm-hmm. Most of the codes and stuff we have to follow is based on fire codes and all of that. It's insane. Everything's just based on burn time. It's like, why are we building this to burn? It's like, I understand fires happen, but like, why? Like, yes, we have to take into consideration. I totally get it, but like, let's try to build this so it doesn't do that, like, at all. Built to stand for a couple, 20, 40 years. I mean, my house, when we sold it, it was a Craftsman. It was from the 1920s. It was built in 1920, so I mean, it's 100 years old. And that's with time and care, all of it. And again, that's something I feel is lost. These townhouses that go up are fucking tinder boxes. Like, and they go for $250,000 or $300,000, like, and they're fucking. You could throw a match and the whole thing would go up. I mean, it's just I get it for like speed and like efficiency, like get them up quick, get people in, get money. I get that, but like, again, those things are tinder boxes. Those things are a death trap. I would never move into one. I would never live in one. Waste of space, in all honesty. Like, the whole idea of the suburbs is...
Right, and then, I mean, But it is really interesting thinking about, like, how it's a waste of space. It's made poorly, but it is our built environment, you know, like that becomes our world.
It already is. It's so built in to a point where you just can't get it out unless you literally burn it all down. It's a waste of space. It's stupid. It's not practical. And that, again, that just goes back to like people not caring about. I don't know. I honestly have no clue anymore. It's just the way we did everything. It just feels very dumb.
Well, it kind of, to me, like, I feel like the way that our like physical world is constructed right now is the most like what's the word, productive, I guess. I'm looking for a different word, but the most efficient way everything could be, you know, like, in order to keep production, like, we're only thinking about efficiency because we're only thinking about production, you know, like, we're only thinking about oh, well, these
the side effects.
Right, these suburbs will house workers, and all these workers will live in these suburbs, and that their factory that they work at will be right next to the suburb, so it'll be easy for, and so, like, the whole identity of a person becomes, like,
The factory.
yeah.
Worker. Look at Silicon Valley. Look at it. It's destroyed. Things are mad expensive. Like, ridiculously expensive. And those people have no lives. I mean, they're stuck. They have nowhere else to go because all their money is in that. And you're isolating yourself. You're getting yourself in a situation where you have to work with the company now, or else you don't have a way to live. And that goes to, like, why do we have to work 40-hour work weeks? Why do we have to do this? Why do we only get 2 days off? Again, I'm happy with 40 hours. I'm happy to have a job as of right now. But, like, at the same time, like, people are... Imagine if we didn't have phones right now. We had to do unemployment the old way right now. Imagine what would be happening. You want to talk about riots? Holy shit. Imagine if we didn't have cell phones. Imagine if we weren't able to call in to the unemployment. What do you think would happen? Oh my lord. The way we design things, the way we use things, the way we engineer things could be totally different from how they are now. Would I know how it is? No. But it would be a possibility. I mean, again, if you're more local, more community, more just connected to your other person, your other human, a lot of things could be accomplished, I feel. Like, the way you could lay out a building, or like the way you could lay out your town. Be like, oh, let's do this, because again, this is our town, our community. And again, this is going to be their community, such, so forth and so on, whatever. But again, that can go to how to, you can use landscape to better, like, how your water comes in, or how you can, if you need to set up a lumber mill or some shit, if you can you can use the landscape differently, how you can design your buildings, how you can effectively put your factory away from everything, and then still have your workers, like, still home, but not right next to work, and just not everything so clustered. Then you also don't have to drive everywhere. Like, you're just able to use more, you're able to walk more. You don't have to rely on all these things that we have now. If we redesigned America, or the world, per se. Because, you know, you have to have 200,000 likes on Instagram, or like just, oh, help me, or like help me build my home, or some stupid shit like that. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the internet has really ruined the idea of, per se, craftsmanship too sometimes. And craftsman can also go back to building and how we just look at what kind of materials we're using, try to repurpose stuff in a good way too, and not just make things into apartments and charge like them $1,000 per unit. You see on the TikToks, people take like the chalk paint and like paint on couches and stuff. That's awful. Like, if you ask me, like, for a craftsman, like, someone put a lot of time into upholstery. To do that is insane. Like, to do that professionally and do it good is insane. And just to see someone come in here and paint, it just really hurts sometimes to see.
Yeah.
Where they, like, take these really beautiful end tables and just paint over this beautiful wood white. And it's like, I don't know. Again, repurposing is always good, but there are some things to it that can be nitpicky. I mean, I've always been interested in building and construction, just working with my hands in general. Construction, it's just, and here in America, construction's a good form of money, in all honesty. That's kind of why I really got into it. That, and I didn't have to be in debt. I could just join a union and make bank. But at the same time, I'm literally putting my body on the line. But, I mean, just one person can do so much sometimes. Like, one person can build a whole house. They could build a whole thing if they wanted to, just by thinking of something in their head and drawing it out. And, like, to do that is, for some people it's very difficult. For some people it's night and day, which is insane. And at the same time, I feel like that is a skill. Like, it is something that can be used, and is something that's being lost here in America. Like craftsmanship, all of that kind of stuff. I feel like it's not a thing anymore. It's just, we build these massive things and what? No, you don't see the work that goes behind it. It's really, like, you get to see all the drywall, yeah, but you don't see all the work that goes behind it.
Do you think the buildings change what kind of people are on each street?
I think the people change the buildings, but that's because of money.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole other issue right there. It's kind of pointed to a certain group, would say that.
And you're like, no, Alexa.
No, Pittsburgh.
Butler Street, Washington. I don't know, I just feel like community needs to be more of a thing nowadays, especially nowadays, because no one knows their neighbors. I mean, that's something to me that's big. I want to know who's living around me. I knew everyone on my street, but other than that, I didn't know. But making them happy, I don't know. Everyone's different. I mean, you have your stereotypes, you have your Whole Foods, then you have like Chocolate Save, or your mom and pop shops. I mean, stuff like that. That's a very social thing right there. Because Whole Foods and all that, that's rich. That's yuck. That's a lot of things right there. Then you go to like people who shop at Dollar Tree because they can't afford the Whole Foods, or they can't even afford the Giant Eagle or Aldi's or whatever. They have to rely on mom and pop because that's the only thing within 200 miles. Like, it amazes. Like, yeah, there is, like, live off the land. People still do it. But, like, not everyone can do that. Especially in the city. Not people aren't taught that. They're taught a lot of different things. You look around you, shit's torn down. It's not as clean it was 2 blocks ago. You don't see the same people. Literally. It was insane sometimes. But
what does it mean to me? What does it mean to me to be an American? I want to say proud, but like nowadays you just really can't. You just really can't say you're proud to be an American anymore. We can't even handle a pandemic. So I would say I would be confused as an American, to be honest. Just everyone get along. I mean, we're home with a free. Let people in. Free. If you want true freedom, let people in no matter what. We truly are home of the free, land of the brave. Then we need to stop with the whole systemic racism and just view each other as Americans, as one people, and not this whole mishmash. Which, I mean, that's what America is. We're a mishmash, which is great. In all honesty, we just need to learn to coexist and get along with each other, which I would really like to see in the future, but who knows?
Oh! There's a party on Fifth Ave. If you tryna go, I can be there in like 20. I'ma honk and then come running, cause we gotta hit the road. Make sure you got a clean shirt, clean pants, new shoes. What you buy there, you choose. There's a party on Fifth that's what I'm trying to do.